Warning, the following video will figuratively and literally blow your mind. If you enjoy any of it, and if you're not a racist, please click the like button below. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. You can call me Hi. For my first proper video, I wanted to make an educational video for beginners to somewhat beginners. We'll be going over topics that I believe are quite important and something that isn't really talked about when it comes to improving at Tekken. We're used to seeing a lot of practical components preached, like grab drills, whiff punishment, block punishment, reaction drills, and while I do believe that they are vital to becoming a good player, there might be more to it than that. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Starting at number 1. Have fun, it's just a game. More often than not, you're most likely losing because you want to win so bad that you try to press any and every button, only for you to get absolutely destroyed. And then the key charge. I understand the game can be frustrating, especially when you go against certain characters. But at the end of the day, you've picked up this game because you enjoy it. Don't be the person with a 10% disconnection rate. You're only robbing yourself of learning. But Huarang and Azucena players, this is for you. Topic 2. Patience and behavior. Originally, I was going to do this separately, but I feel like they're linked together, in the sense that lack of patience or awareness causes the same behavior to repeat. Chances are, you're a button masher. And by button mash, either you're actually mashing or you have a good knowledge of combos and strings for your own character, but no real matchup knowledge. Because of this, it's easy to forget that Tekken is a turn-based game, with some nuances here and there. And now with the addition of the heat system, chip damage and recoverable damage, the game feels even more fast-paced. But that requires you to be more patient and more aware. But from a behavioral standpoint, you've probably seen something work before and it's easy to fall in the habit of repeating that mistake. For example, me with the flash. I can confidently say I've tried to flash every move in the game. So clearly I'm not on top of this either, but I have improved by recognizing my habits and focusing on the ones I want to unlearn. But how do you unlearn? Simple, you create new ones. You replace old knowledge with new knowledge. Okay, maybe it really isn't that easy, but it will take a lot of time. You're not going to be like Nee in the next 1 or 2 years. Nee's been playing this game for about 50 years, and I'm sure he still makes mistakes. In my upcoming video, I'll be going over the practice drills that I've used and still do use to help improve my reaction time, my block punishment, and most importantly, my patience. Play a preview now. This is an easy 4-step plan. At the beginning of the week, you're going to pick 4 characters. All you need to do is make 3 simple adjustments as the week progresses. What we're essentially trying to do is build muscle memory in small, easy steps. If you do this weekly, I can guarantee that your block punishment will get better. So please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that. Now time for topic 3. Have a life outside of Tekken. I know that seems counterintuitive, but seriously, your game isn't only improving when you're playing the game. So get out of that basement, go outside, go see friends, if you have any. Foreign players, you might encounter a little bit of difficulty in this step. It's not your fault, but you might be able to make friends with other Horang players, and you guys can go circle jerk or whatever you do. Anyway, back to the topic. Go to the gym, get some form of movement in, do something that's beneficial for yourself that's outside of Tekken. Something you can thank yourself for later. In this topic, I wanted to cover 2 subtopics. The law of reverse effort and the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. We'll begin with the law of reverse effort. The law states, now bear with me, this is some hard English. Let's see how many takes this takes. The harder we try with the conscious will to do something, the less we shall succeed. Proficiency and the results of proficiency come only to those who have learned the paradoxical art of doing and not doing, or combining relaxation with activity, of letting go as a person, in order that the immanent and transcendent unknown quantity may take hold. Again, this seems like a contradiction. How does that work? If I want to be better at Tekken, and I practice, I should get better, right? To an extent, but this part, combining relaxation with activity, stuck out to me the most. Generally, you'll find yourself getting frustrated, upset, or even angry, but that's because of a lack of knowledge and understanding. It is a literal skill issue. In other terms, you're bad at the game, but there is hope. Enter the Pareto principle, aka the 80-20 rule. The Behaviour principle states that 80% of the consequences come from 20% of the causes. which asserts an unequal relationship between input and output, meaning your results aren't reflective of your efforts. Why is that? Not every input or effort to improve will have the same impacts as a targeted focus. You need to let go of winning and adopt a learning mindset. Don't put effort into winning, put effort into the boring things that will make you a better player. Imagine how much calmer you would be, and how many less mistakes you would make if you had an idea about the matchup and how to counter using your character. And finally, and to me, the most important topic, number 4, cliche as it might sound, make friends who love this game just as much as you do, and who want to progress just as much as you do. You are a product of your environment. In most cases, it's safe to assume that you are only as good as your community and all the people you play with. So add players who totally whoop your ass, ask for advice, network, share information, and overall seek to be part of a community. I never took Tekken seriously until 3 months ago. I met some amazing people who happen to be amazing players, and my Tekken has genuinely skyrocketed since. And here I am 3 months later making content for something I'm now really passionate about. No, I am not amazing at this game, but that's why I've started this channel. To create a community for players, to be able to help beginners and have better players help me improve, to grow as a community. And just before I close this video out, if you made it this far, consider subscribing. If not, just know that you're a racist.